The central region of Ghana was the birthplace of President Akufo-Addo's industrialization agenda. From ground zero, the Kumfi Fruits and Juices Limited was cushioned by government to initiate the industrialization agenda.
The Kumfi Fruits and Juices Factory is yet another example of government's determination to promote the industrial transformation of this country.
It was a day that the President admonished us to come up with a project that is going to be of a national nature, to lift the people of Ekumfi out of the poverty and also to put the name of Ekumfi up.
This was a complete startup company. This is set in the rural economy, and through the 1D1F initiative, we've provided an opportunity to transform completely the rural economy of that district. And you can see how many farmers are engaged on pineapple cultivation just to feed this one factory.
In time past, all they did was to just produce the pineapple. The factory has come for them so that they can just grow their pineapple and send it to the factory. They get their revenue.
Adibia market here. So I'm the way Obama, a general community. Abashi him crying, and Abashi him crying there. I love me. We send me a man who cried the factory or home of that. We've
created a lot of jobs in the area. Go to our farms alone. So far, we have over 400 people on our farms as we speak.
Ebia factory was when you have 8,000. On the main wall, Buna, so many years. It's a shana, your bra, no mean fool, and I was a bush on my yasha. And the Dudra was open a factory. No, you be a share.
With hundreds of young men and women employed at various technical divisions, this world-class factory exports pineapple juice to different parts of the world.
We are testimony to this fact that the idea that Nanado initiated and is championing is actually bringing a transformation in the lives of people. Just an idea from an individual can just change a life like that.
In Tamale, the capital of the northern region, Motor King Assembling Plant, a factory under the One District, One Factory policy, is advancing the country's automobile production.
The reason behind bringing this company to the north is because the northern part of Ghana are mainly farmers. And these products we bring to the north are also used by most farmers for transporting their farming produce to wherever they are sending them for the market.
When they bring the motor parts, we'll bring the parts to the fixing site. We'll fix the tires, fix the front shock, bring the frames and fix it. We'll put the engine, put the seat, face, the canopy. The fifth position is to put the bucket. When we put the bucket, that's the final place. And we will check it and give it out for sale.
My name is Cynthia. I started working in LK International in 2019. I've learned how to assemble tricycles, both diesel and petrol. We the young boys, we were not doing anything. We were sitting at home, roaming about. And when Motor King came, it helped us, it supported us in our financial special, we those who are working here. At the end of the month, we'll get the salary, supporting our family and then our parents.
Motorbikes and tricycles from this factory is exported to Ghana's neighboring countries.
The work we are doing to strengthen the macroeconomy of our country is not some paperwork. It is not talk work. It has to do with creating the conditions for investment in our country. And so long as I'm your president, that discipline is going to be there in the management of the national economy.
Well, of course, you can be whatever you set your mind to.
But my friend laughs when I tell them I want to be the president.
Come, let me tell you a true story you can tell your friends when they laugh at you. Once upon a time, there was a small boy who watched his father and uncles start the struggles that eventually led to Ghana's independence. And you know what the boy learned from the struggles?
No.
Perseverance. Perseverance. It means never giving up until you have achieved what you set out to do. So when the boy grew up, he became the Secretary General of the People's Movement for Freedom and Justice. And you know what he did? Because he believed in Ghana and democracy, he persevered until his movement brought down the military government in 1978. Really? When he saw that there was no justice for Ghanaians, he led the Kumipreko demonstrations for human rights. He persevered and mobilized Ghanaians for multi-party democracy, which was achieved in 1992.
Wow.
And then, in 2008, he stood for Ghana's presidency, promising free SHS and industrial transformation.
Did he win? Is that how we got free SHS?
No, he lost this election, but he won people's hearts.
Did he persevere?
Yes, but that is one quality people admire in him. So, he stood for the elections again in 2012, and again he promised free SHS and industrialization.
And this time he won.
No, they lied about him. They said he would burn down the country that he's fought all his life for.
That doesn't sound like him at all.
You are right. He lost a disputed election and took it to court. When he lost in court, he accepted it in peace. He may have lost the election, but he won more hearts.
I hope he persevere.
Of course he did. He ran again in 2016, and this time he won! And Akufo-Addo became the president of Ghana.
Yay!
And do you know why he became president?
Because he
Persevered!
Grandpa, one day I'll be a president.
Everything is possible.
Hi, my name is Salamatu. Yes, these are both me. You see, before free SHS, my life could have taken two very different paths, and me or my little brother Issa to SHS. The other path is what would have become of me if there was no free SHS. But today, thanks to free SHS, my future is bright and promising.
Congratulations, you have a name. It's a boy.
Instead of depending on others, I will stand on my own feet and help my family. Free SHS is where my dreams for a better future and the dreams of thousands of young girls become a reality. Don't let NDC take it away from us. Vote for NPP and give all Ghanaian girls a chance for a better future.
Ghana for someone in free, ye Jumaden di unsika no koto bank. Ojidi se bank no be kresi kano ama wone wo madachi. Wosan nim se aban no be ma nani akọ bank adwuma ho. Se ni akronfo ne kalabulifo embu Ghana fo. Jo mama abreso. NDC aban no entumi amo Ghana fo ho ban. Dodo na ahwere won sika, wode koto sika kwabia. Nanso wona wo ben Jo Mahamadie. Wonya ho mfaso pii kwa.
Menyo menstro. Koswa sha won cry. Na mi koso jijis kansa.
Enei MPP aban etia wona wo hwere won sika nyina ka. Esiesie nema entini a NDC fo jato. Se wuntumi nji NDC fo ndi wo sika semfamu a. Ene be den wanya gidie wo mu. December abatwe. Tuwaba no ma NPP senya wo sika wa brenya no.
The exciting thing about these 1D1F projects is that they are spread throughout the country in different districts, in different regions, from the north to the south, from the east to the west. But it goes beyond that, because it is also capturing new enterprises at the same time capturing existing enterprises that were completely demobilized and almost dead, which have been resurrected.
The story of Ayum Forest Products.
One, the time I started adwuma na adwuma na ekoso pa na ekoso yi nti no ye adwuma na be 2013 14 15 after the na adwuma na collapse we adwuma kura 2 months and sani atua 1 month sika the amount 2 months and sani amount after the 2015 there kura ena ekwatena afie.
It was the backbone of the Ahafo region, especially Ahafo region. At the time, it had a lot of employment, especially people from outside and residents here.
I remember when we finished doing our transport and then we tried to maintain our trucks and then we tried to even test it in the town. The anxiety and then the way the people in this region was jubilating as if all their problem is solved. And indeed, the problem is solved because we will say Ayuko to His Excellency President for supporting this company for us to come.
Today, Ayum has been revitalized, re-employing hundreds of casual workers who were laid off following its collapse in 2016.
But beyond this also you have cases of mass employment creation. If you take the garment and textile sector, for example, we have a signature company that employs almost 2,000 people, particularly young women and then young boys. And here we are producing garments that are exported all over the world, particularly to the United States under the Africa Growth and Opportunity Act, AGOA.
The story of One District, One Factory is not just about a government putting together state enterprises, but also about a government working in collaboration with the private sector to grow.
Yedent is a Ghanaian-owned cereal processing company that processes cereal and looms into household brands and also industrial products. Yedent got into the 1D, 1F program in 2018. And through the 1D, 1F, we were able to get funding or facilitation from EcoBank to fund the almost $2 million project.
In the Western region, Twyford Keida Ghana Ceramics Company Limited, a $77 million processing plant, has created jobs in the district. The factory was commissioned by President Akufo-Addo in January 2018.
We have recruited a lot, over 1,500 employees, which are local employees have been recruited. And out of this, about 78% are from the Western region. And out of these 78%, we have about 52% from the Shama district. This tells you that we have actually provided enough employment for the citizens of us, Ghana, and as well as the indigenes of the region.
My year school was 2017. Now my year now, I met there under One District, One Factory. Company there about Boaza or the Twyford. Now my year school me year Jumayan na ma apply. Now I'm paying more than me no koni. Ejumana mo komo no wa bom pen bebre.
We are not only talking about direct employment, we are also considering indirect employment. And with indirect employment, we have also engaged over 3,000, 4,000 people who also work for us indirectly as a company. And we think that putting all this together, the company has done a lot in bringing the unemployment situation down. And we say thank you to the government of Ghana for the initiative of the 1D, 1F.
The operations of this factory has seen a significant reduction in the import of tiles into the country by as much as 14%, contributing significantly to the transformation of Ghana's economy.
Within the rocks and aka, we free say we are quite crude wim. A fool menam ye, a fool, a yammy papa fool, a branami yakulano, mita ebejano, a fool more hasi. Sableno, nay or my panuco for ableso. Na coco nazare, any spray, and no more the free. Na me mamma so, Nencola or more chilling so, none so a free. Say yes, area, na health insurance and so na ye call hospital so free. Di na abalabo na emu ye ma yen pa. Ensisaya ema ndc aban ban. Na yare e wo kokko mo e friend se sambro no ye gya etwa. Enti se sickness na no mo de man ya. Yare enu ana na ye dua, enti na ya adwuma hu. Abalabo no mu be ye den. Enam so ma me papa kura efiri mu. Sa abram so na ye bra na ma wie JHS a. O se me ko secondary school. Nanso enam ahokyere ntino mantumi antoa so ahokyere no ma me ye madwen se me konkran na makwa kodi pa every 2017 a o man panyin akofo ado baaye no o de nsakara foforo abaku adwumam omo ana obetwa ye koko no maye na o maye bode a ye dua na ono angasa ye la ne mpege na omo angasa nso abedua koko no na omo angasa nso adomu a mfie mienu enso bode na omo adua no enyina ye kuafo na ye koko twa ye bode ye twa ye koko no a e ka mienu ne fa bia no e wo mpatasi kan so a wode ema yen ntisese de e de ani je soronko bi abehye memu a koko adwuma no eno ana sese de meye ntu kwan enam na akofo ado ne hyehye pa wode ama koko akuafo nti no ye beto aba aboye mpuntu ho ban na ma ne mfie nan e de aka ho ama na ye bebre ama koko akuafo.
Since 2017, a new dawn is breaking in Ghana. The NPP is building the foundations for growth and transformation. We are curbing unemployment with new and decent jobs.
Thanks to Nana, I've got a new job through NAPCO. That is why I'm voting for him as the MPP.
The promise of free SHS is now a reality.
Through education, I have a brighter future. That's why I'm voting for Nana and the NPP.
The future of our country is in the hands of a competent leader, a man you can trust.
I trust Nana.
This December, let's protect our progress. Let's give Nana 4 more to do more for you.
2020, 4 more for Nana. 2020, yes, woman.
I'm Honorable Mohammed Isif Pangebo, former member of Parliament for Industrialization. I'm a seed grower. I started the seed growing business about 40 years ago. Everybody knows how Ghanaian politics go with. We spend a lot during campaign. I spent a lot of when I lost the election. I lost the election when I didn't have even 500 Ghanaians in my account. I had nothing. So one day the minister, Honorable Minister for Food and Agriculture, called me and Honorable Martha to the office and said there was a program the government wanted to roll out. The plan for food job. And that I shouldn't look at myself as NDC. I should do it in the national interest.
In the Hojo community in the whole municipal district of the Volta region of Ghana, this industrial edifice, Caltech Ventures Limited, a company operating under the One District, One Factory initiative, is adding value to Ghana's cassava produce.
As we know, cassava is a staple food in the country, and there is a lot of cassava grown across the country. Particularly in the Volta region in which we are, cassava is one of the produce that most of the farmers are into. Therefore, the siting of Caltech Ventures Limited within the Hojo community in the Volta region was to go further to tap into some of the produce that our farmers come up with.
Here you find, again in a rural setting in the Volta region, an opportunity to transform cassava, which basically is a crop that is widely grown but has not been given that much economic attention. But here in Caltech, you have an opportunity of transforming cassava into alcohol or ethanol, and then also into derivatives of starch.
Initial financial support was from the Exim Bank, facilitated by the One District, One Factory Secretariat in 2018. To get raw materials and harvested cassava produce to the factory, good roads are today available. It is as a result of funding facilitated under the One District, One Factory initiative. Heavy-duty tractors needed in plowing, planting and irrigating are now available on farms on Caltech's 3,000-acre land. Today, outgrowers have enough cassava seed to plant as a result of a multiplication project that enabled Caltech to tremendously increase cassava seed material. Their produce no longer go to waste as a result of the existence of a ready buyer. And for these women farmers in Hojo, working on a Caltech farm and earning a living is their source of joy.
I'm Mary Akofa Ziga. I'm from Sogakope here in the Volta region. I'm currently in Caltech Ventures Limited as a quality assurance officer. I was employed 2018 by Caltech. My role as a quality officer here is to coordinate feedstock from the supply chain to the finished product and to maintain quality in our final products.
My name is Azuru Ebukari. I live in Volta region. I was employed as casual in Caltech in the year 2017.
I've gotten the opportunity to be among the first cassava to ethanol production in Ghana here. That helped me to build my skills and experience within the past 2 years. I can boast that I'm also a quality assurance